Sandra from Asexualise.com and author of Asexual Perspectives, out on Amazon. So today I want to talk to you about blocking. So blocking, you should not be afraid to block people. So obviously if you're in Facebook groups and you don't like the admin of the group, you shouldn't block them. You should just leave the group. But in groups, obviously if you've got a problem with someone in the group, you should report it to the admin. And then you should also block that person. There seems to be this underlying, what can I call it, underlying politeness that if someone's rude or bad to you or narcissistic towards you or abusive or controlling in messages, that you feel that you have to stay being friends with them, you know? Even if you stop talking to them or stop dealing with them, you don't. Just get them out of your life, unfriend them, stop following them and block them. You know, I don't understand the mentality of people where they keep friends with someone who they basically agree is abusive, is narcissistic, is bad for them. Stop being their friend on Facebook. Unfriend them. Go from their life because you are worth more. It's not just about, oh, they're only just some person attached to me on Facebook. That's not the point. If you value your own self-worth, if you value and care about yourself, you need to get rid of them out of your life. This means unfriending and, if necessary, blocking them because you don't need them in your life. Why are you still connected? Connected means you still need them in some way. Do you know, you still want to follow them. You still want to be around them. You still want to be in their life in some way. You know, and if they're doing you no good or haven't done you any good, then go and leave them. Block them. Stop being so polite. You know, I just, you know, you have to, I know when we're brought up and we have this mentality, you've got to be polite. It's rude to block people. It's rude to cut people off, right? But just imagine you were in a shop and imagine someone started shouting at you in a shop and they started being very, very abusive, right? What would you instinctively want to do? Well, you may want to obviously retaliate. You may want to shout back. Some people may even want to get physically violent, right? What should you do? Get out of the shop, which is what you may also feel like doing. Walk away and get away from that person as soon as possible. You know, they are darkness in your world. Get rid of the darkness, get into the light. Friend people who are inspirational, who are on the same wavelengths as you, the same mindset. I'm not saying you can't have some friends that are not perfect, that don't have some traits that aren't exactly great, because, you know, it's good to keep real about life. It's good to have a mixture of friends. But if they're directly affecting you, or, you know, say they've been abusive to one of your friends and you have no need for that person in your life, cut them out, you know? I mean, just because they've been bad to your friend doesn't necessarily mean to say they're going to be bad to you. Right? So I'm not saying you have to cut that person out, but if you think they're bad too, if you think they're abusive, if you don't think they're a good person, cut them. Stop being afraid to block them. I've had people in my groups, I've had people I know who stay friends with people who've been abusive to them, who've been narcissistic towards them, who've been nasty towards them, who have been uncaring and unkind, who are using them, who have been nasty one minute, then nice to them the next, then abusive one minute, and kind and sympathetic the next. Stop it. Get your self-worth together, get some self-respect, defriend, unfollow, and block. That's it. You don't have to put up with these people in life. Would you put up with them constantly, all the time? If you're in the same shop as them, you know, or room, unless you want a physical fight or argument or just want to sit there in silence, you'd leave and walk out, wouldn't you? So there's no reason for you to still stay friends with these people, for you to still stay in their social circle. You know, and actually, if they're abusive people, it's better you get the heck out of their circle. Because, you know, especially on things like Facebook, you can get friends of friends, can't you? And their friends will sometimes see your posts. Or you'll sometimes come up in, oh, people you may know. If you get involved with someone who's not a good person, You could end up getting involved with people who are their friends who are not good people, you know? And if you're being threatened by someone, obviously you can take action for cyberbullying, but just block them. You know, just block these people out of your life. They are trying to control you, trying to manipulate you, and trying to threaten you and be abusive. Just get rid of them. You know, just get rid of them out of your life. Do not be afraid to block. Do not be afraid to unfriend. Do not be afraid to leave them be to their own life. Say bye-bye, I've had enough, and go and get yourself some better quality friends, better quality connections. Do you know what top entrepreneurs do? So I call myself the asexual entrepreneur, in case you didn't know, because I'm asexual and I'm into entrepreneurship. And obviously I have the Asexualise brand. If you haven't seen my website yet, do go and check out asexualise.com. So, you know, I see entrepreneurs and they will purposely go on their friends list and they will unfriend a lot of people. They will, I mean, sometimes they're doing it for their own means because these people aren't want to engage in their business and not want to buy products and services from them. You know, and I don't defriend any of my friends that I'm genuinely care about, that are my true friends and nice people, just because they're not going to buy my products or services. That's not why you know, that's not my sole purpose for being friends with someone on Facebook. Of course, I'm friends with entrepreneurs and we might make business arrangements together. So half of my friends on Facebook are entrepreneurs, half of them are asexual, you know. But I know, you know, there's some people that aren't either of those, and I like them and value them as friends. I don't defriend them because they're not going to buy my stuff. That's not what I'm about. You know, first and foremost, I'm all about helping people. That's what I'm about. And while I'm on this earth to do that and impart my knowledge and help you guys, I will. So that's why I'm predominantly, you know, getting connections and friends and like-minded people. But entrepreneurs will take a huge lot of people, but it might not just be those people who they're not going to do business with. It might be people who are not engaged, who don't care about them. And they're like, no, I value myself, I value my worth, let's get rid of those friends, let's get some more. Because they value our worth and they know they can get other friends. That's why they do it as well. So don't be afraid to block and to defriend, unfriend, whatever you want to call it. And this video's gone on for a little bit longer than I wanted, but I think you get my point. Anyway, until next time, embrace your quirky and each other's. Leave your comments below. Have you kept friends with someone on Facebook who you know is bad for you, who has been controlling of you or abusive towards you, who has been nasty towards you, or who you just know in general from people who they've hurt is a bad person? Why are you still friends with them? Ask yourself that. And should you still be? Do you think you should still be? Why? Please leave your comments below, and do give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Do share this with all your friends or anyone who may benefit. Don't forget, if you're subscribed, to hit the bell button so you can get notifications of every time I post a new video. Until next time, embrace your quirky and each other's. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Bye bye.